something really fun, and I've tried this like a couple different ways, and I think this way works the best for me. I'm making you a smash burger. So the key to it is you want a hot pan. If I had cast iron, I would use it, but the stainless, you can't use stick free or non-stick. It's not going to work. So you want to get it hot. Well, one of the things, I watched a guy make them before, and he always put some onions and some canola oil. I don't want to ruin my pan, but you got to use a metal spatula. Want to get a nice single layer. And he had some technical thing about it. You want the pan to be about 400 degrees. Well, if you really wanted to do that, you could put it in the oven and put it on it. I don't know, but I just didn't think that was the key before, because I think it just has to be hot enough that it's really going to cook it fast. It's just that little bit of canola oil to cook the onion in. Makes too much noise. I'm not a real big fan, but I'll figure it out. So I just want to make sure I just move around the onion just a little bit, make sure everything gets good and soft and gets a little color to it. Not too much. So what this guy did that interested me was he separated the onion into two piles. Two pretty small piles. And he said, don't worry if there's too much onion, it ain't gonna ruin it. But he just made two piles. We're going to give that just in a second. So, second thing he said is, make sure they're far enough apart. I think I messed up a little bit there. Yeah, that's better. Now he said that he got the idea from a food truck, and he thought the reason the burgers were so small was because they're cheap. But that's not true. So I got some fresh ground beef here. And these are about a little over 2 ounces, and you just loosely form a ball. What you're going to do is you're going to set it right on top. Okay, 1, 2. And I'm going to have just a little pinch of salt ready. So what I want to do, this will work just fine. And he's like, the problem is that when you use canola oil, you need it for cooking the onion, but it's going to splatter. Well, so in about the first 20 seconds, you need to take your spatula and something else, push down, and we're just going to go like this. We want to get that onion really stuck right in there. I got to move on to the next one. I had not perfected making them around. So that's why there's such funny shapes. I'm done with my presser downer tool, so I can go over here. Now you should see if you press it enough, and it's harder than it looks, that you're going to get that, all that caramelization and crusty on the burger. Okay, so mine are really funny shaped, but they're going to be just fine. Now, we want to watch, and we're going to see that essentially the burger's starting to cook all the way through. And that's what we do, because when we flip it, it's literally just enough to melt the cheese, okay? Now, some people use a scraping tool. If you got a good metal spatula, it'll do the trick. But I can see that all this crustiness is going on here. I gotta turn the handle because I'm actually gonna have to hold this pan. You want to get all that crusty stuff. And a little bit of the onion's gonna stick, that's fine. Just gonna go all the way around it. And if you've never tried one of these, please do. Oops. So we got all that caramelized goodie. Now this is going to cook in like literally seconds. I just need enough time to melt some kind of cheese on here. I should have put salt on both sides, but I didn't, so forgive me. I don't usually cook with salt, but I'll put it on one half, just to see I did it. Alright, so why this is finishing, it's just about done. Slide it up, turn it down. I don't want it to overcook. I need to prep this. And the bun is going to be too big, but that's okay, because you want to hold all the extra good stuff in it. So what am I making today? I want to do something a little different. So I got myself some fresh guacamole, because I actually had burgers last night for dinner. And guacamole and burgers is just like, to me, the best combination. Now I'm going to take that slice with cheese, put it on top. I'm going to take the other burger, put it on top of that. I think you're going to see how these little smashed up burgers are just so juicy. Flavor, I love that onion on. So, because I had burgers last night and, you know, ketchup everywhere, I have a little bit of my salsa verde left over. And I think that's a great way to top it. And you tell me what you think. But that, to me, is a smash burger. And yes, you're going to cry when you clean your pan, but it is so worth it. All that crunchiness, and literally you're going to cook it about a minute and a half on one side, get it scraped up, flip it. It's like 30 seconds, just enough to melt the cheese. So, this is a real quick, easy, fast food, meal kind of thing that tastes so great. I appreciate you watching it. Hope you try it. Give me some advice, because I'm really new at it. And I will always keep giving you good recipes I appreciate you, and have a great day. I'm gonna eat my smash burger.